So today we are discussing about the ultimate test drive, secure access service edge workshop, and this guide we need to follow basically. And I will also show you that what is SASE and how we can use with the help of Palo Alto. So we need to simply follow this guide. Okay. So first of all we have to log in here. Once we log in, so we will get this option and let us see what are the next steps we need to do. So this is our environment basically. So this is ZTNA user and this is also a ZTNA user, and you can say this UTD environment consists of following components: ZTNA SCM, Starter Crowd Manager, used for hands-on activity. This is ZTNA user, this is a VM basically. This is a ZTNA user, this is again a VM, and this is a Prisma browser. So this is our topology basically which we are using. Okay, so we will connect to cloud and then we will access our resources in headquarter basically. Now let us see step by step what we need to do. Okay, so what it is saying, click the student ID lab, click the student ID into the launch browser, user SASE student ID. Okay, let me do this. Student ID. So this will connect me to the VM. So this is the VM basically what is in front of me, and then we will get this. Now we need to enter our email, and login key is this. So let me copy this. So okay, I have done the dot basically. Now it is okay. So this is my mail ID, student ID 65, Prisma Access Browser, lab is there. Now what is the next step? This is my student ID basically. Then afterwards we need to follow these steps basically. Prisma Access is built in cloud to source, cloud to secure, and cloud scale, leveraging largest cloud provider in the world, enabling elastic scale and high performance multi-cloud backbone. This offer best in the class security, auto scaling, absorb surge workload while delivering the best in class user experience. List more than 100 Prisma access location are found here. So like a Zscaler kind of thing they are using. Okay, so data plane isolation. So let me talk about data plane isolation. What it's saying, deployment for each customer are completely separate. This is what we call data plane isolation. In this model, the customer selects their deployment location, decided virtual infrastructure is spun up in those locations to support the specific customer needs. Data plane isolation ensure high performance multi-tenant end-to-end with unique dedicated data plane for each customer, ensure that all customers are isolated from each other and receive consistent high performance. So performance isolation they are providing me, for example, customer A traffic does not impact customer B. Each performs and scale based on their individual performance requirement. So it's not like a Zscaler basically. Performance scale also helpful SSL decryption. It is essential that the internet bound traffic be decrypted and inspected fully, security stack to prevent outbound command and control from infected endpoints and branch. So this is your performance isolation and security isolation. Customer A traffic is not mixed with customer B traffic. Each has their own logical nodes. So this is the best part what Prisma gave us. Now consuming SASE service. So Prisma Access is based on Palo Alto network industry being security stack and is delivered as a cloud service. One deployed customer have multiple connectivity and service option. Desktop agent. The most common deployment model is agent can be installed on a multiple endpoint types, including Windows, Mac, and Linux. It's just like a Zscaler. Network hardware integration. For security reason, Prisma Access exclusively use IPsec as a branch integration solution with GRE integration used by SASE solution. Internal IP address are sent in clear text, enabling the attacker to potentially read the internal IP, identify the target for exploitation. Prisma Access infrastructure run on dedicated virtual infrastructure size for IPsec use. Okay, that's great. They are using IPsec, so customer can realize benefit of encryption over others who favor GRE. So as you can know, many solution like Zscaler support GRE, so they are not supporting GRE. They are basically supporting you can say IPsec tunnels basically. So when a desktop agent is not an option, we can use spec file. So it's just like a Zscaler. Okay, so they have tried to make a solution like a Zscaler. It seems to be good. For example, this we can say this is our one DC and this is our another DC. This is different DC, and this is our Cortex data lake, public internet, and these are some services. And this is our Prisma SD-WAN fabric, and this is our Prisma Access. So basically, each and every site will connect to my Prisma Access, and from Prisma Access we will be able to access our internet basically, as you can see. So with the help of Prisma Access we are able to connect our connect to internet, and also Prisma SD-WAN fabric. This we are basically using to connect to our offices basically. So they have separated, so you can consider this thing like a ZIA. Okay, okay, and this thing like a ZPA. So it's almost like a Zscaler. So always on security with pre-log on. So from the time client boots online, it connects SASE service using certificate based authentication. The client is protected and traffic is inspected even before user login. So that is also a very good feature. And always on security posture is important, not only for keeping client up to date from a patch management perspective, it is also make client available for software deployment, upgrades, and new package as well. With pre-login you can allow client to connect, making them available for software deployment, updates, group policy changes, etc. Endpoint deploy with the always on security model, secured from boot time against malicious activity even before user login. So that is a very good feature they are giving. Since traffic is continuously inspected all time, command and control that may have embedded itself on the host can also be blocked out. That's a good feature again. So second activity, private application accessing using connection based policy. So review the traditional zero trust access ZTNA, transfer of a malicious file over a Windows file share. Okay, great. This activity we are going to do. Try to connect SSH over a non-standard port. Observe what happened when client become non-compliant. So this we are going to do basically. Traditional zero trust network access ZTNA is built to restrict access with uh, coarse grained network access control. This violates the principle of least privilege by treating application as a network construct layer 3 and 4 IP port, providing limited control and much more access to user than necessary. The allow and ignore model trust are really verifies once access to an application is granted that communication is implicitly trusted over. This assumes the user and the application will always behave in trustworthy manner, which never in the case of 100% breaches occur allowed the activity which is an allow and ignore model. So the feature they are giving in this activity, you will access the network as traditional ZTNA 1.0 use without all of Prisma access capability. So first of all, we have to log in as a click on ZTA 1.0 user. Okay, let me click on. So my student number is here and ZTA 1.0 user. So I'm connecting to this VM, and after this you will be connected to ZTNA 1.0 user desktop. If GP login window is already present, close it by clicking X in the upper right hand corner. So let us see what is that. Okay, so I'm logging in. Okay, so this is a problem. Let me reconnect to the VM. So it is connecting to the VM. So let me see. So I am connected to the VM. I don't know what would be the login. There should be some login. Okay, GP login. So there are two kind of login basically. So one is your RDP and second is your connection. So I'm trying RDP so that I can connect. So let me try to log in with root, and also we can log in with administrator as well. So let me see the password. So this is the password. Let me copy this password, and afterwards I will try to connect here and administrator, and let us type password here. Okay, we need to type basically. Okay, so that was the password. So let me type the password. SWORD 123 ! So here I'm logging with an administrator. Now what is the next step we need to do? What it is saying, if the GP login window already present global protect basically, close it by clicking X in the upper right hand corner. Okay, so this will take some time, let us wait. So now I have logged in onto my desktop. Okay, and I have used the user root basically here. And now what we need to do, from the system tray, up arrow and global protect, and click on connect button. Okay, system arrow and global protect, VMware tools, global protect, and connect. So my global protect is connecting, so it is asking the password. So password is PASSWORD 1 explanation. This is the password. So I think the password is a bit different. Global protect, username. Okay, what it is saying, if you have, this is username ZTNA hyphen user, ZTNA1 hyphen user 25. So my ID was 25. So ZTNA1 user 25. So I will type ZTNA1 hyphen and hyphen user 25. My user was 50, I think so. Student ID 65. So mine was 65. User 65, user 65, and it's not 54, it is 65 basically. And also the password is password 1 explanation. So PASSWORD 1 explanation. So now it is trying to connect, and afterwards what step we need to perform, that we need to check here. So this will establish a ZTNA user VM to the nearest Prisma access gateway. Okay, so this will connect me to nearest Prisma access gateway, this one, whatever be the nearest Prisma access. So it's like a Zscaler. I can compare it very easily. So they are using global protect, and now I am connected basically. Now if I am connected, then it should show some icon. Yes, I am connected. It is showing connected. Okay, that's great one. Depending on which cloud share regional data center your workshop operating from, you likely to see gateway as US, East, Netherlands. So we can see. So we can also click on change gateway. Drop down scene available gateway user are selectable for the Prisma access tenant. So okay, this is a very good option. So if you click on global protect, and we can change the gateway as well, so that is the best part, I think. So in Zscaler I haven't found these kind of facilities where you can change the, so these facilities I haven't found on Zscaler. So it's a good thing basically. So you can select your region. So this is a very good solution. You may receive a notification of a new version. Okay, that's a good thing. Click the hamburger icon and then select setting to bring up global protect setting. Hamburger icon. Okay, I am hungry now. So where is the hamburger icon? So this one basically they are talking about. Okay, so you can refresh connection, you can report an issue, or you can disconnect as well. Okay, that we understood basically. Click on the hamburger icon, click settings to bring up global protect window. So settings, so this will give us the global protect window, and we are connected, and this is assigned IP, this is gateway I am using, this is bytes and bytes out, and preferences. Okay, troubleshooting, notifications, so a lot more things are there basically. So we are connected to nearest Prisma access gateway. So as you can see, yeah, Prisma access gateway we have connected. So that is again a very good feature. Now what, this is well established. Okay, this is done. So this connection we are able to see limited security, visibility and inspection. In ZTNA 1.0 model, assume traffic is secure and provide no little inspection, no security, though up security with no ability to detect or prevent malware or lateral movement across the connection once application access of the user is allowed. An examples of such application is SMB, server message block, a network file sharing protocol that allows application on a computer to read write files to request services from server program computer network. SMB serve basic of Microsoft distributed file system. Okay, malware distribution is not limited to FTP traffic. It can also use SMB, especially for transferring file within Windows environment. This add a key requirement for SASE solution to be able to inspect SMB. Okay, so from a ZTNA 1. User VM, double click SMB batch file on the desktop. Okay, there will be SMB batch file. This is the SMB batch file. Let us see. First of all, let us close this and let us see what is in this SMB batch file. We can edit it with Notepad++. Now let us see. Okay, so basically it will try to map the drive basically, and let us double click it and let us see what it does basically. So SMB, I have double click here, so something has happened. Did we get any map drive? So one share we have got here, as you can see this PC, and we are able to access. So Z drive has been created. Okay, click the file explorer taskbar. Okay, you can go here, you can see, click and drag the benign and malicious zip file from the remote share to your desktop. Okay, so benign and malicious, so we need to go here, and afterwards I will double click here. So benign and malicious, so let me drag me on my desktop. So it has been copied basically. Now what, so both file copy over without being blocked. The ZTNA 1. User does not have the benefit of full security stack capable of inspecting all application. Close the file explorer window by clicking. Okay, that is done. So application coverage gap, ZTNA 1. Secure some of the applications some of the time. Only a subnet of private app that use static port can be addressed. Let us see what can happen when the application are controlled by the port number instead of identifying the actual application. The SSH protocol runs on port number 22, whereas here we have seen that what can happen when we try to access SSH over port number 4 or 5, which is the default for SMB. So from ZTNA user VM, click on putty on the taskbar. Okay, let us click on putty on the taskbar. So my putty is open now here. Now in putty configuration, what we are going to do, we have to put IP this, and port we need to change to 445. Okay, that's a very intelligent method basically. Okay, we have to type here 192.168.251.100, 192.168 dot 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 250 dot 100. So this is my IP. I'm trying to access 251.100 actually, not 250. So here I will do 251.100, and port number we are using 445. That is a very clever technique, let me tell you. 445 we are using here, and now okay, they have saved it as well. So let me, it's already the SSH over port number 445. If I double click here, then it will be auto filled like this. Okay, so it is connecting, accept the connection, and it is asking me the username and password. So we will get this window. Okay, so this is called port based vulnerability, what it is there, and now they are saying to close it. So let me close it right now. Okay, another vulnerability they are showing me, static trust model, no continuous verification. From ZTNA we have to open the command prompt, and now in command prompt we have to ping 8.8.8.8, which are the public DNS server. Ping 8.8.8.8. now these are basically public DNS server, and we are able to ping these servers. Okay, now in Windows security taskbar, we have to click on here as well, this Windows security taskbar. So I have clicked, and what it is saying, from Windows security, virus and threat protection under security at a glance. Okay, click manage setting, virus and threat protection setting. So click manage setting, manage setting, manage setting, manage setting. Where is manage setting? Virus and threat protection. Okay, in virus and threat protection setting, and then virus and threat settings, and what it is saying, it is saying from Windows security, click virus and threat protection under security at a glance. Okay, so where security at a glance? So virus and threat protection under security at a glance. Okay, now what it is saying, and manage setting, so they are saying to make it off basically. So yeah, manage setting, and we can simply switch it off. So yes, so that is also a kind of vulnerability, because user is able to switch off it. Okay, done. Now disable real-time protection, I have done this, I have done off, everything is off, and afterwards close the Windows security icon. Now we will close the Windows security icon, and my security has been gone basically. Now from command prompt, ping 8.8. again, this ping will go out uninterrupted. Okay, last time it was also going out uninterrupted. So yes, it is going on uninterrupted because we have switched off the firewall. Okay, this is due to the lack of continuous trust verification. Okay, click X icon to close the command prompt window. So let me close this command prompt window basically. Activity 3, private application access using identify aware zero trust policy. Review zero trust network access, transfer a malicious file over Windows, file share, try to connect an SSH server over non-standard port, observe what happened when the client become a non-compliant. So this thing we have done basically. Now what it is saying, click the ZTNA, now ZTNA 2.0. So Prisma Access built to secure all user and application find in group policies that controls you least privilege model, layer 3, layer 7, most of the gain access, it secure the application. Okay, so let us go on ZTNA 2.0 user and let me try to connect. So I think it has a problem in connecting RDP, so we need to use the connection. It will rotate like this only. We need to go to the connection, and now we should be able to connect. And if I click here, and go to my VM list and ZTNA 2.0 user, so we should log in with the root user. So root user password is same, password 1 exclamation. So we will go here and root user password 1 exclamation. So I have logged into this window. Now what it is going, desktop, if the GP login window is already present, close it by X. Okay, now again we need to connect the this global protect basically. So this is my global protect and it has already taken this one. So in the global protect login window, sign into global protect window following credentials. ZTNA2 users, my user is 65. Okay, so portal connect. Now it is connecting. ZTNA2 hyphen user 65, and what is the password they are saying? They are saying password is password 1 exclamation, password 1 exclamation, and then connect. So now we will connect with global protect. Now if you this is done, basically this will establish a tunnel from ZTNA2 user to nearest Prisma cloud access. You have been logged in on the base of your credential as well as your system have been verified. This is HIP. Okay, HIP host information profile is is compliant with the company policy. Okay, so let me see. From the system tray, go to global protect, and again we need to click on settings basically. Okay, so compliant real-time protection is enabled. Okay, so if I do in that PC it was not there, but here the things are a bit different. We will go to settings and we are connected here, best available gateway, we are connected. So and this is my assigned IP address, this is gateway, and this is a session uptime, and these all things are there basically. Now what it is saying, host information profile. If I go HIP host information profile, and it is giving me all information, OS, my host name, network interfaces, it is giving to me anti-malware, window defender. So these all thing I think has been covered. So they are basically controlling your system basically. That's a good thing. Okay, now we need to close it. So ZTNA 2.0 user, we can also close this as well, I think so. Now it is saying, okay, now run this command. Okay, let me run this command and it should create a Z drive basically for me. It is running. Z drive should be there. Yes, Z drive should be there. And what it is saying, now try to copy this. So let me try to copy this. I am copying this and copy this and drag here. If I do this, let us see what will happen basically. So it is saying that some problem is there. If I do try again, so it will give me same error. I will be not be able to copy. The reason is very simple. In this ZTNA one user the protection was not there, but protection is here basically. So we can close the file explorer here and let us try something else. Now we will try to do a putty on port number 445. So let me do this. It's already there. So this time it is not letting me connect, so that is a very good thing. Okay, we will get the error, and let us go to the command prompt and again ping 8.8.8.8. so let me close this. Okay, I am not able to connect. Let me go here and let me ping 8 dot oh sorry, it's not that. Ping 8.8.8.8. So I'm able to ping because this is DNS basically. Now in Windows security, we need to go to Windows security here, and in Windows security again I will think I will have to do same thing here. We will try to disable it again and let us see what it says basically. Okay, so basically it is you can say it's not like a Zscaler because it is controlling your Windows feature as well. So this is also a very good setting, so that's why I like it. So virus and threat protection. Okay, so manage setting, and I'm trying to turn off. Yes, real-time protection is off. Okay, it is off. Let me see what happened. Yes, so it is off. So turned off tab. Okay, now it is turned off basically. Okay, now let me close this. Now what it is saying basically, it is saying non-compliant real-time protection of AV is not available. This message we are getting because I have turned it off, and we need to close the window. So, and again it is saying to ping me the public DNS. I'm not able to ping, so that is a very best thing basically. So we have switched it off. So as soon as I have switched it off, what it is saying, real-time protection is not there, we don't trust you, you have to switch it on. I'm not able to ping my global DNS basically, it's just timeout. Now we have to return to Windows security, re-enable the policy and deliver the protection. So if you're doing this kind of activity, even you have administrative access and you are doing this thing, so it will disconnect you from the network, you have to enable it. You have the admin access, but they're saying okay, you are doing bad activity, you're not clever, we'll caught you. So that's a very good thing here. So let me ping once again. Now I should be compliant. So okay, I think this is compliant now. Okay, I have to turn on this as well. Now it is saying that real-time protection is enabled. Now it should be compliant. And now let us try to ping. So let me close this again. So now we got the ping. So this is very good feature. Even you have admin access, you cannot play around it. So it's a very good thing basically. So that's a best part. Now legacy internet and SaaS security. Okay, in this activity ZTNA 1 user is given a basic security posture with features like URL filtering, inline antivirus. The ZTNA 1 user can view the sites espn.com but cannot access gambling sites based on the company policy. Malware downloads using standard web application are also blocked. SSL decryption is also implemented. Now what it is saying, go to ZTNA user 1. Okay, let me go to ZTNA user 1. So I am on ZTNA user 1 and we need to click on this browser, and on this browser let us try to open ESPN. So ESPN is open, and what it is saying, click the lock icon. Okay, we need to click the lock icon. Let me see if I click the lock icon here. Where's the lock icon? Lock icon, I don't able to see the lock icon. So connection is secure. You will click here. So it is saying your connection is secure, certificate is valid. If I want to see the certificate, espn.com, everything is good basically. Okay, so certificate is valid, and from certificate issued to an issued by. Okay, let me see. So this is the general setting basically, and if you go to details, so this is certificate hierarchy. So as you can see, it is they are using basically SSL encryption basically. So this Palo Alto certificate, then ESPN. So this is the value we can see here basically. So with the help of certificate viewer, and common name is Palo Alto, this one. So they are doing the inspection basically, and certificate is valid from a certificate window, the issue to issued by. So this thing we can check basically. And also if we open, what is this? This is your Tor browser. Yeah, I think so. This is a Tor browser. So they have given me Tor browser as well. So we will check it later on basically. So here in this way we are secure and we are able to see the certificate and who has issued it basically. Now traditional security controls. Now if we click on gambling.com, so let me open the gambling.com, and this web page is blocked because of your URL filtering policy. Due to URL filtering policy, the site is blocked. Okay, so we can see this message here very easily for user 65. Now let us scroll it down. Traditional security controls, signature based antivirus. Click the Eclair bookmark. Okay, click the Eclair bookmark. So Eclair, so this is for downloading anti-malware. So and afterwards, not if from this website use cookie, just click the X upper right hand corner, scroll down the area using secure SSL enable options. Okay, so accept everything. You can scroll down. Let me maximize it. So here there is different, you can, I think these are uh, scroll down the area using secure SSL enable protocol HTTPS. So download area using standard protocol HTTP, download area using SSL enable protocol HTTPS. Okay, similar icon we are also getting here, I think so. This downloaded area basically. Now what I need to do, attempt to download any of the provided samples. The malware file should be blocked. Okay, let me see, let me download this. So it is blocked basically. So we have seen that my malware policy is also working. Security gap due to traffic bypass. Commonly security means URL filtering and antivirus can be utilized to block access to malicious websites and distribution of malware. Malware or malicious actors do not like to pay the rules. It is adaptable and evasive using various techniques such as Tor to remain undetected. So now this time it is saying open the Tor browser. So the person who don't know what is the Tor browser, basically your traffic will go from many hop, one hop, two hop, three hop, five hop, and then you will be undetected basically. Okay, click on connect button. So once you clicked on connect button, now what will happen, it is very difficult to detect you when you are on the Tor browser because it will go to many gateway. You will jump on one PC, second PC, third PC, fourth PC, then you will be able to reach destination. So it is trying to connect basically. Okay, the default page should come. Okay, connect button to initiate the circuit to Tor relay. The default page will be displayed once the connection is established. So negotiating, it is going on. Let us see what it, once complete. I'm pausing the window. So it is basically connected. Now nobody can track you basically. Now we need to click on gambling.com. So let us see whether gambling.com will open or not. So now it is open because you are going with the Tor browser basically. So it's open right now, where the site previously blocked, but now with the help of Tor browser you can open it. Click on this icon to view the Tor circuit that was built to access this site. Okay, this lock icon we have to click. So how I'm going this browser, then I'm going to Netherlands, then I'm going to France, I'm going to Germany, and then I'm going to gambling.com. So without paying any ticket for flight, I'm able to reach here. Now what? Now click Eclair bookmark. Okay, let me click on Eclair bookmark here. So let me open one more thing, Eclair, and definitely it will say that try to download something, and we should be able to download because this is a Tor browser. So download the version. Right now we don't the new version. Let us wait for some time. Now accept everything. I will scroll down. Once I will scroll down, let me, it's gone. Let me try to download this file. So it should download ideally as per their understanding, or we can download more thing. The txt file, let us download. It is trying to access it. Okay, so it should give me the icon of save file. Okay, and it is taking some time because via Tor it is slow basically. So basically it is not downloading. I think their internet is slow, so it is getting timed out basically. Problem loading page. So the internet is slow, and even okay, we got it. So we got the file. Click on OK. OK, and as we can see, we have the file, this eclair.com. So we are able to download basically. So the security is not there. Now internet and SaaS access using unified zero trust environment. See the benefit of continuous security inspection. Explore how Prisma access security policy or configure, perform auto tagging based on user behavior. So now we need to go to ZTNA 2.0. Now this will show that this will not happen with ZTA 2.0. More security has been provided there. So here we need to click on this Tor browser. I can close this and Tor browser, and after clicking on Tor browser we need to click on connect. Now let us wait. I'm pausing the window. So as you can see, we are not able to connect. So there is a security for this user. Now we need to go to where click on Tor network setting. Now we will click on Tor network setting, and afterwards use a bridge. Which bridge they are going to say that okay, use the bridge. So there are many bridges. So in bridge icon we have to use the bridge OBFS4. Okay, let me try the bridge OBSF4, and after selecting the bridge, select the bridge and try connect again, and definitely it should fail again. So we have selected the bridge, try connect again. So negotiating with Tor relay, I'm again pausing the video. So same issue we face again, as we can see here. So we are secure basically. Another Tor failed to establish Tor network connection. Now what is saying, select snowflake from the select built-in bridge. Okay, and try to connect again. Okay, let me select Tor network setting, and this time I am going to select the snowflake and try connecting again. So it is negotiating. So this is basically not connecting, and this will definitely fail. Now we need to go to ZTNA SCM, and I will try to connect with ZTNA SCM. So I am connected to ZTNA SCM. So this is my ZTNA SCM. Now in ZTNA SCM, what it is saying, it can take a minute to connect and display the login page. Username will be this, should be already filled. Next, click on the password box to fill in the password. Please note that it is a single tenant which is shared login. Do not make any changes as you will affect others. Okay, we need not to change anything basically. We'll click here, we will click next, and password should take automatically. Verify. So this is for only purpose, so we will not make any changes because this is a lab basically. So this is my Strata Cloud Manager. So they are moving everything to Strata. If you use SD-WAN as well, they are using Strata. I have seen that. So this is my portal. What it is saying, the command center for the high level summaries overview. It is a bird eye view operation health basically. So command center, if we talk about, so here, so this is my view for Palo Alto networks, UTD SASE, and service connection. One connection is showing, user is showing, and global view. So here we can see a lot more things, basically security services, network policies, overview. So I can only view, I cannot click anywhere basically because it is a shared one. And so I cannot click anywhere. So okay, now it is working basically. So if I'm clicking here on command center, so this will give me a bird eye view how we are connecting basically. For example, we have one ngf configured. This is my Prisma access basically, and we are connected by internet app. So which location, 5 location are deployed basically, what it is saying. So which are the 5 location, you will be able to see. So these are the 5 location. Okay, so how we are connecting basically. So this is our bird eye view Prisma access, and to internet app we are using. Okay, so this is our bird eye view basically. Now what it is saying, navigate to configuration ngfdw and Prisma access. So we need to go to the configuration menu here, and in configuration menu we need to go ngfw and Prisma access, ngfw and Prisma access. So this will give me these details basically, ngfw and Prisma access. Okay, and we need to click on global protect. So where is my global protect? We went here, configuration, we went here, and then afterwards there should be somewhere global protect. No configuration, no configuration, public tenant. This is overview basically. We need not to be on overview. ngfw Prisma access. Change the configuration scope to global protect. Okay, we have to change the scope. So from global we need to change it to global protect. So we have changed it to global protect, and Prisma access infrastructure setup we will be able to see, and here is the global protect. Select the global protect and scroll down the user status and current users. So global protect, so I should be able to see the current users. So many users are doing this lab, as you can see. I am not. So this is basically Prisma access locations. South America 12 location, North America 217 location, India how many? 9 location. No, not this, not India. So I don't think India they have any location. They have location Asia, Japan, so different location they have. So in India I cannot see any location because they are expanding. Okay, now scroll down to the user status section and click on current users. So user status, scroll down. So user status, so currently login user, you can search your assigned student ID as well. So any OS, local users, SAML users. So if I click on here, and if I again click on global protect, so only two user authentications are only there, and also all current login user, this should be the current users. User authentication, where are the current users? Should be there somewhere. Infrastructure, global protect tab. So here are the current users, we can see here. So many users are doing this lab. As you can see, my user ID is here. So many users are doing this lab basically. Okay, From the logged in user, this is map what is known as user ID. These users can also be associated with ZTNA1 and ZTNA2 users user ID. Now we need to go configuration ngfw and Prisma access. So configuration and ngfw and Prisma access. Okay, again we need to go on same place. So we went there. Okay, and afterwards what it is saying, we need to configuration the scope to mobile user container. Okay, we need to change the scope from global protect to mobile user container. So this time I have changed the scope to mobile user container. Then navigate to security service and security policy. Okay, now we need to go to security service here, and in security service security policy. So I I have seen that Cisco SD-WAN as well. So not Cisco, this Palo Alto SD-WAN. Same thing are there, same portal are there. So nothing much difference we can see there. Okay, now what is saying, under the security policy rule, look mobile user container. Okay, we need to look the mobile user container. Where is my mobile user container? So when I will not get anything, I will simply do Control F and search for mobile. So this is my mobile user container. As you can see, you can expand it, I think so. Okay, this is mobile user container. So these are basically, so what it is saying, these are also security policy used in this tab. Under user, you can see ZTNA 1.0 and ZTNA 2.0 group. This is also reflected in the name of policy as well. Yes, ZTNA 2.0 we can see in mobile user container. Okay, we can see ZTNA 2.0 in mobile user container. Okay, we are able to see here. Now what it is saying, that deny ping for malicious users. As you can see, these are the policies basically what is defined here, and what app basically deny unwanted apps. So lot more things and lot more settings are there basically. So these are the security policy used in the lab. User can see the ZTNA1 and ZTNA2 groups. Next step is, let's explore the policy. So ZTNA deny traffic to Tor nodes. Okay, so we need to click Tor nodes. So let me open this policy. So what this policy, let us explore. So this policy basically they are saying to explore. So let us explore this policy ZTNA 2.0. So what it is saying, that source is trust, mean your computer, and destination untrust, it means internet. And this CN, okay, this ZTNA2 users, and this user it has selected I think from your Active Directory, and ZTNA2 user they have selected, and Palo Alto network to exit IP address. Okay, good. This is source destination, just like a firewall, nothing special. So what action it is showing, it is showing reset client. Okay, that's great. And log setting as well. So here basically we are restricting the Tor nodes basically. And application, it is saying any. So in any Tor automatically comes, because Tor is a malicious application basically. So devices any, and URL category any, it is basically blocking. And more we can, ZTNA 2.0 deny evasive apps. So let me go back again, mobile user container. It's very slow now. I think many users are using it. Or we can use back. It's not working here, meaning I think we need to close this policy somewhere, cancel. So we need to click cancel. Now more policy we need to discover. ZTNA 2.0 deny evasive apps. This policy block application known to employ evasive technique. So this evasive one, let me see, deny evasive app. So if I click here, again going trust to untrust, this is the user application evasive apps. They have selected evasive app, and that evasive app basically they have done a reset client. So more we can check here. We can go deny unwanted app like BitTorrent and these things basically. So feature are good basically. Unwanted app, that's really good. uh, Unwanted app category, they are blocking, so good features are there basically. And also outbound traffic to WAN. Okay, now what is that policy and what that policy says basically? So WAN means wide area network. So outbound policy to WAN, where is that? So if I'm not able to find anything, I will simply search WAN. So outbound traffic to WAN, now this is allowed, so that user will be able to uh, get the internet application any URL category any. So this they have allowed basically. So this is how they are working. Some category they are allowing, some category they are blocking. In this way they are moving basically. So and there is first of all there is explicit deny, and policy will execute from top to bottom basically. And here is explicit deny. This is the rule of any firewall basically. Navigate to objects, application and application filters. Okay, now we need to go on where object, application, application filters. So in application filters, as you can see, there's some filter they have made. Okay, and evasive app. So if I click on evasive app, okay, subcategory is encrypted tunnel. So networking, encrypted tunnel, technology, client server, browser based, peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer means uTorrent they are blocking. And these are the tags basically, and these are the characteristics. And what are the matching application? As you can see, Air VPN, Cloudflare web. So these are all basically uh, evasive apps. So this they have added here, and so that user cannot create a tunnel and go anywhere they want. So these policies are there basically available. So that are the good settings. Apply continuous trust using dynamic user. So from ZTNA 2.0, click command prompt. So enterprise are looking deliver more automated response networkless. This includes providing information divided from the user activity into actionable area, deliver more agile and faster. So let us see, let us go to ZTNA 2.0 basically. So I am on ZTNA 2.2. We can close this because this is not working, I know very well. And what it is saying, open the command prompt. Let me open the command prompt. And then afterwards again he's saying to ping a dot a dot a dot a. Let me do the ping a dot a dot a dot a. So global DNS from Google, it's pinging. Now open the Chromium browser from the taskbar and open the Doug botnet trigger. Okay, Chromium browser, and in Chromium browser Doug botnet trigger. Let me see. So they are going to a botnet, Doug botnet trigger. Okay, so what it is saying, this page is not working. This will simulate botnet phone home traffic and will be blocked. Okay, it is blocked. And let us try to ping again. I'm not able to ping. So that's a very good feature. So if you are trying to access anything wrong, they will simply disconnect you from the network. It's your responsibility to not do bad. So that's a very good thing I have seen here. And now uh, 5-minute expiration time is configured for this Doug. You can wait or trigger action by ping 1.1.1.1. This will remove your user from the malicious user Doug. Okay, let me see. Ping 1.1.1.1. So I think we need to close this first of all. Otherwise it will not work. Okay, let me close the browser. Yeah, So now I'm able to ping, and now I should also able to ping 8.8.8.8. So if you do any malicious activity, you will be punished. That's it, simple as it is. Now what it is saying, from Starter Cloud Manager navigate to log viewer. So Starter Cloud Manager, navigate to log viewer. Now where is the log viewer? Here is the log viewer, and in log viewer we should be able to see the logs. Basically switch log to the firewall thread from top down. So these are the logs. We can see what we are pinging and what we are accessing. ZTNA user 1, and there should be a ZTNA user 2. So whatever we have done, source address, destination address, whatever activity we are doing, so all it is showing. Action allow or deny, whatever happen, it is showing. Basically this is your network traffic. Now drop down, what they are saying, firewall threat from the drop down. So this is a drop down here, and where's of my firewall threat? So here's the threat. So firewall threat, so we should see, you can search user like this, source user ZTNA2 and our user ID basically. So I don't know whether copy paste will work or not. No, it will not work. It work basically. And here instead of X, what I will type, my user 65. So it is fetching the record for me. As you can see, it has seen the spyware and botnet, and it has blocked me. So lot more log has been came for my user. It's a good thing. Now configuration, NGFW and Prisma access, configuration scope to mobile container. Again we have to do the same thing. We need to go to configuration and NGFW and Prisma access, and then we need to change. Okay, please go from here. We need to go to mobile user containers. Now we are in the mobile user containers. Now what we need to do here, objects and tags. Okay, now we need to go to objects and we need to go to tag. Now here is the tag. Let us see what tag does. So the malicious user tag will be identifying object using the next step. Go to objects, and then the malicious user tag will be the identifying object in the next step. Okay, so malicious user we can see here, and this is color red basically. And now object and auto tag action. Now object and auto tag actions. So what are the actions here? So right now, as you can see, add malicious user tag, remove malicious user tag, this is that threat, and this is the filter what they are using. Open the add malicious user tag. Okay, let me open the add malicious user tag. So this is name, this is description, this is a type threat, and here the tagging rule is add malicious user tag, and here it is showing that this is a tag and this is a malicious user basically. Okay, so this is the setting. Now the tagging rule indicates the malicious user tag is added when the botnet is detected. To return to the previous page, click cancel or mobile user container on the top of the current. We can click on cancel or mobile user tag on the bot. So I have done cancel. Now what it is saying, now again objects and dynamic user group, we need to go on object, and in object dynamic user group, here there's that dynamic user group what we can see here. So in dynamic user, as you can see, this Doug1 they have defined, so we need to click on this Doug malicious user. So as you can see, name Doug malicious user, this is malicious user tag they have added, and the match criteria is this. We can click on cancel as well. Also, navigate to security services and security policy. Scroll down the mobile user container, security services and security policy, security services, security policies, and in security policies, review the ZTNA 2.0 deny ping for malicious user. Okay, deny ping for malicious user. This one they are saying. So if I click here, so and if we're going from trust to untrust, trust to untrust, and if we find Doug malicious user, what it is saying? It is saying okay, you can deny the ping. So that's why our ping was lost. So this is one of the reason. Now what it is saying? Now it is saying modern threat prevention with ML power analysis. Okay, wildfire inline ML inspects file at the line speed, block malware variants of portable executable PowerShells as well as Linux executable, which account for this one URL filtering in ML inspect URL. Okay, lot more thing are there. So let us do it from ZTNA 2. User open inline ML and then uh, wildfire inline ML bookmark from the browser. Okay, so ZTNA 2. User, let me open this and inline ML, wildfire inline ML wildfire inline ML. So what is saying, select a certificate to authenticate. Okay, the file will start to download as soon as wildfire inline detects the connection is reset and download fail. Okay, it was saying that. Then let me see the certificate information first and certification path. So it is coming from Palo Alto. It's very easy to understand. So click on OK and nothing is happening. Inline ML, wildfire inline ML. So it is blocking me. Wildfire. Okay, it is stopping me from download basically. To help the filter, search subtype ML virus and user ZTNA2 in your assigned user ID. Again, we need to go to log viewer here on this icon and we need to type like this, subtype ML virus and then my username. Let me check what I will be able to find. So here I have to put, I am not able to do this. Okay, now we will put here. Now in here I will give my student ID and the student ID is 65. Hit enter. Right. Log. Okay, we have to go to on not firewall traffic. We need to go to thread. So as you can see, subtype like this, and if I scroll here, for subtype I'm using correct. No, this for I have unnecessary added. That's why it's not giving us any result. Now let us see. So now we got the logs. Turn one fall is encrypted IPv6. Okay, non-proxy traffic. So it is basically action is allowed, but it is we was not able to download. And this is showing user 65. My user is 64. It is showing ML antivirus and user ZTNA2 user 65. Okay, ZTNA2 user 65 search. Still error. Sorry, I might need some extra help to understand. Can you rephrase, or I am doing something wrong? Let me copy it again. I think I know what I'm doing. Copy and paste here like this. Now it is not giving me any error. Some typo was there. 65. It is not showing. We have to search it. ZTNA user. ZTNA2 user 65. As you can see, this one is my user. ZTNA2 user 65. Something is allowed, something is not allowed. I don't know why this filter is not working. And we are on network threat, firewall threat. Okay, firewall threat, not network threat. We should be on firewall threat. So yes, correct. Firewall traffic and Prisma access SASE troubleshooting event management configuration and firewall threat. I'm selecting the correct one. Subtype. Let me see. I think I have typed too many things here. Somewhere I am doing syntax mistake. Subtype equal to ml virus. Subtype equal to. So let me correct it. I will come back and then we will see. So now we got it. So it was a small syntax error. We have to type it manually to do it. So as you can see, it has seen it is ml antivirus, and the ml antivirus I am trying to go from trust to untrust, and here therefore it is giving me a warning and it is blocking me as well. You can see there's a this red icon, this orange icon is there. So let us move forward. Click on details icon for more information on this entry. Expand by clicking log details. Okay, we can click expand by log details like this here. So as you can see now how it is going now, this journal, all details basically you can get what is source, what is destination, what flags are there. So more details are there, what is source and what is destination, you can check everything. So these are the things that basically detail logs we can see. Now again you can review associated logs, we can do this. Now again we need to go to the ZTNA user 2.0. Now next is test URL filtering inline ML. ZTNA 2.0 inline ML URL filtering inline ML. Okay, ZTNA 2. Yeah, ZTNA 2 inline ML. Where is inline ML? Here, inline ML URL filtering inline ML. So I have opened some website and it has blocked it. Web page block. Now we need to again go to the logs and check. So for how we need to check, we need to use this filter. I don't know whether this filter will work or not. Why? Because I know this copy and paste is failing basically. So let me go here again, ZTNA SCM, and we need to firewall and URL we need to go. Not here, we need to go to URL and let us wait for a while and just paste it here and user number 65. I don't know it's going to work or not, because when I type it take, when I don't type it fails sometime. Let us see. So I think it will getting something. So as you can see, it is saying this is phishing, and since it is phishing and it is blocked. Simple. So this is, it's very simple, not a big deal. And if we click on this icon, then we will get the detail log basically. So this is very simple to understand. Now afterwards, end of activity 6, still we have a lot more to go. 50 pages left. Okay, securing web access in modern enterprise. So overview of Prisma browser. Palo Alto Network provides the industry's only SASE solution with a native integrated enterprise browser to create a secure workspace on a managed unmanaged devices. For the first time, user can enjoy consistent, frictionless, zero trust to SaaS private application on any devices. Prisma browsers secure both managed and unmanaged devices, addressing the evolving security demand of the modern organizations and their hybrid workforce by extending SASE protective reach to any device. Okay, a lot more things are there. So securing third party and contract access. Prisma browser deliver enterprise grade security to contractors, deliver organization control and visibility over external interaction with application and data, extending SASE comprehensive security control to unmanaged devices via browser not only ensure compliance with the corporate policy. So this feature it is giving enabling the employee BYOD. So even employee will bring his own device. This Prisma browser can help. And also providing secure access to critical web apps. So these are features basically it will do as extending zero trust to a browser, creating a secure workspace, protects sensitive data. So a note regarding conditional access. Conditional access is controlled by your identity provider to distinguish between Prisma browser and non Palo Alto browsers. This forces users coming from unmanaged device to stop using their standard browser and have them to use Prisma browser. So standard browser will be blocked if you use a standard browser and you are trying to access Okta or anything. It will simply block. If you use Prisma browser, then they will say okay, now we are happy and we are authenticated by Okta and we will be able to access the application. So in this example they have given and an example of this scene below. The user is introduced to Prisma browser in order to access this application like this. Even you open Outlook, then you have to log into Prisma Access browser, otherwise it will not open. So let us see where is the lab. Log into the Prisma browser. Okay, so there is a Prisma browser, Prisma Access browser. So let me log in. I will come back. Okay, it's login. Great. So Prisma Access browser, and now what it is saying. Use the Prisma Access browser to login provider from the student ID tab for the email address and continue. Okay, so it will open. Now we will go to my student ID tab. So this is my Prisma Access browser user pab user 17 pen test lab. Okay, it's very slow. I'm trying to copy. I don't know whether it is copying or not. So now we need to go to Prisma Access browser. Here I have to give this details. Continue. And single sign-on is a good password, but they are saying we have to put PAB. Okay, PAB browser, PA browser, one explanation. So PA, PROWSER. Sorry, I have done wrong. PA, BROWSER, one explanation. So I'm able to log in into my Prisma browser. Okay, so lot more thing has came now like this. A device posture check compares the endpoint against your device managed your defined managed devices. You can see how device succeed and or fail against those criteria. So we need to click on proceed anyway, and it will ask the prompt. We have to type 1234, proceed anyway, and then 1 2 3 4 and continue. Now it is done. And also the browser will start onboarding process. Note that you can customize browser to your company's brand. Click next, make yourself at home, and blah blah blah. Lot more thing would be there. and afterwards there will be step 7. So this is your Prisma browser. So Prisma access sidebar, open the sidebar, so lot more things are there. So this is my Prisma access browser. So I don't think much here. Now you are given an option to import from an existing browser. Click on import bookmark setting. Okay, import bookmark setting. Now we are to import bookmark setting. Done. Here if I go here, then bookmark and list, and import bookmark setting, import bookmark and setting. We can import bookmark from my Chrome and continue on the onboarded process to start browsing. Let me import this. Now we can start browsing. We can browse anything, for example Google. So I'm browsing with the help of this Prisma browser. So this page is blocked by your company policy consent. So this is blocked basically. Okay, start browsing. The Prisma browser is fully customizable for your company brand, so a lot more things are given. Click the Prisma icon in the upper right corner, and this will show some controls including ability to lock. Upper right corner, upper right corner. This is right corner. If I click here, let's get browser extension ready. Okay, some controls including ability to lock the browser logout. You can also run import again. Posture setting, device. Let me see what we can do here. We can click on here, create a password, sign in, add account. Lot more things are there. So start setup, sign in. So this is happening. Okay, now what this is saying, posture status, show some control including ability to lock browser logout. You can also run the import again. From here we have logout option available. Posture status is there. So they are saying posture status is there. From the Omni box, click on policy level. From the Omni box, click on policy level. This will show your control in this space subjected to only policy level. So where is the policy level? Man, this is lock, posture status, manage profiles, log out, and what it is saying. From the Omni box, Prisma box, from the Omni box, click on the policy level. Where is the Omni box? Yeah, here the Omni box, policy level. So if I click on the policy level, okay, policy level, this will show the control. This page subjected to only developer tools are blocked here. Note that the label name icon color can be customized. So okay, this we can customize basically, and developer tools are blocked basically. If developer tools are blocked, how L1 and L2 team will do the troubleshooting? Okay, this is important thing in Prisma browser. For example, some user is browsing something and it is getting blocked. You want to do initial troubleshooting, L1 level troubleshooting, and your developer tools are blocked. How you can do troubleshooting? So I don't think this is a good feature from Palo Alto. So review Prisma browser configuration, ZTNA SEM configuration Prisma browser. So ZTNA SECM, and we can close this. Past 60, from where to close this? Prisma browser. And in Prisma browser, configuration by default, overview is displayed. Okay, done. Additional web dashboard are available like web security, data leak prevention. So lot more things are there. Web securities is there, data leak protection is there. So if Prisma browser, this is the overview, posture and this all thing and what it is saying. Additional dashboards are available by clicking plus icon. Those include, so dashboard icon additional you can use with the help of plus icon like this, new view, and you can create the web security one. You will get it this one and click here, again click on plus, data leak prevention, asset. So this basically you can add access policies. So visibility is good, I would like to say that. So a lot more tab you can create, user behavior you can check. So these are the details basically. Okay, go to directory and users in enterprise browser, directory and users. So if I go to users, so here are the users which are active basically, because I think these users are created or it could be imported from AD. And next, directory devices, we can go to devices as well. Here we should be able to see the devices basically. So these are the devices. This is user, IP address, device group, not a this is desktop browser, what they are using and which OS they are using, which OS version they are using. That's a good tracking basically. And also there will be only one device in this tenant. This is because the lab environment consists clone VM. And click on PAB user device to show to see the detail. Okay, PAB user device. So PAB, you can close this. This is users. You can again click on user, or we can close this. So this is PAB user device. We can see here this is email, this is username, and this is my PAB user device. This is Windows basically. So that Windows details basically we are getting here. This is my PAB user device. Okay, now click on PAB user. The device group allow to create an examined group of devices. Device groups are there basically. Okay, so we can close this and there will be device group somewhere. So these are many PAB users there. Device group is there. Here device group is not applicable basically. Okay, so these are something we can check. Navigate to policy and sign in rules. Policies, where's the policies? And sign in rules. So there are sign in rules. Maybe they are using Okta or something. So as you can see, allow, manage, prompt, UTD, unmanage. So these are the device groups basically. These are allowed, these are prompt. So policy, sign in rules. We are on the sign in rules. Yes, we are on the sign in rules. For this tab, conditional action has been used, previously discussed in. So the prompt UTD unmanaged sign in user further control the defined network. Prompt user the prompt UTD unmanaged sign in further controls the access defined by network IP ranges and data center and directory and extensions basically. Directory and extensions. Now where is the directory and extensions? Here, directory and extensions. If you go to extensions, so here are the password manager, what kind of password need to be given, and this is endpoint protection. Lot more thing are there basically. And directory application, if I go here, then which kind of application? These are SaaS application defined basically here, or a lot more. And they have done the risk, some is medium, some is low, like that they have categorized basically. and what is a private application. So this is a private application hosted somewhere. Okay, and also now directory application, verified application reference Palo Alto app ID. The verified application list reference the Palo Alto network app ID catalog for the application and is regularly synced with the cloud database. Now, this is a good feature. Custom application may be defined. We can also define the custom application, and also we have seen the private application as well. And if I go to policy and profiles, from here we can see the profile, allow full access, block all. Different profiles are there basically. Each click on the profile under each of the data control, browser security, browser customization to see activate control. What is saying can be used when you want to save reusable profile and attach them to the rule later. When you manage inline policy, the controls for the Prisma browser rule can also be configured within the body of the individual rule. Instead, click on the profile under each of the data control, browser security, browser customization, data control, browser. It is saying click everywhere and see what is configured. Okay, allow user, Prisma browser, it is allowed. You can do anything basically, and here you can see the block all. So now what is block basically they have defined here. Prisma browser, what is block here. So different policy, block download via Prisma browser, what is block basically, threat prevention, these all things they have added basically. Okay, and simply the browser security. uh, so different options are given basically, and you can see restricted browser. So which browser, as you can see here, if I do a little bit like this with Prisma browser, active only, desktop, mobile, extension, browser session, browser log, require the user to unlock their browser, flush browser data. So these settings are basically, some setting are unset, some setting are blocked, some setting are allowed. For example, allowed full access. When full access, file download allowed, file upload allowed, clipboard allowed, so print allowed, screenshot allowed, read only web page unset. So here basically you can define the policy. Camera, control the ability to use camera in web pages, this is also allowed. Otherwise how you are going to use Teams, so if you don't have Teams application. So from here we can define different policies. Now policy rules. Policy, where are the policy rules? Here are the rules basically, and this rule is for example, block malicious domain and allow tolerated app, which is allowed, which is blocked. For example, Gmail is allowed to everyone, box.com is allowed to everyone, and see they have done one more thing. Even blog.com is allowed, but data control, sensitive content, you cannot upload the sensitive content. Block sensitive uploads. Okay, as you can see, sensitive content, you so some policy you can allow, but you can also do a data control. So it's a kind of web DLP policy, and I don't know they have copied from Zscaler or where, but it's a kind of that kind of policy basically. So these are the policy rules we have seen. So policy rules, a lot more rules are there we have seen basically. We are the halfway. And policy request, let me see, policy request. So some people has request these three website. Okay, so you can also check that, okay, whether these requests are genuine or not, and then you can give them access or you can deny access. So these kind of thing can be done here. Okay, analytic and events. So Analytic and event. Okay, where is analytic and now what it is saying basically? Step this we have done. Request, go to analytic and events, the Prisma browser event scene key visibility tool. So where is analytic and events here? So here we can see the event that one password allowed and one URL blocked. So username they have given, policy rule, what policy rule has been hit. So step by step they have given everything. And step 11, now let's examine the event for our onboarding from the user filter. Enter the email address you use to log into Prisma browser. Click the select the user. You can also set the time filter to last 1 hour. Okay, so policy rules, now filter category type all, where it is saying that now these are analytic events. Now let us examining from the user filter. Okay, we need to go on user filter. So where is the user filter? Here, user filter. I can select my user. Which is my user? This is my user. I can copy this, and after copying this I can paste it here. We can paste it here and hit enter. So for whatever activity I have done, we will select this pub user like this. So whatever activity I have done for me, it will show everything basically for my user. This PA user, you can expand it and you can see it. Okay, and last one over. Find the access category events and click on the first one on the details. Scroll down to see sign in and check. Okay, sign in and check. Where is it saying? Find the access category. Okay, now we need to find the access category. Category all, and we need to find it the access category. And here what we need to check, access category. In the details, scroll down to see sign in check. Okay, we need to scroll down and somewhere we will find sign in and check. So when I am not able to find out, I have simply to control F, SIGN, sign in and check. Now where is that? We have to check what? Sign in, sign hyphen in and check. So control F, SIGN hyphen in. So it is somewhere we have to find out. So sign in and check. And where it is saying, you will be able to see, find the access category. Access category. In the details, scroll down, find allow manage rule. So we can check this as well. So I don't know where to find this sign in and check. So this lot more things are there. Sign in and check. Allow log policy rule, allow prompt, should be somewhere. Now let us go to next step. The allow manage rule was unmatched, but prompt UTD unmanaged rule was. The next access event where you have clicked proceed anyway, the action was allowed with bypass and details show prompt UTD unmanaged. The next events of DLP category. So as you can see, the category is DLP. So as I told you, they have copied a lot more thing from, you can say, Zscaler. Now they have DLP category as well. So here you can see the DLP logs. as you can see. So they have allowed box, and I have shown you that they have allowed box, but with some restrictions they have already added. So this is there, and well, okay. So these are things basically we check. Controlling application. Return to the Prisma browser. Select Chrome and Prisma. Okay, return to Prisma browser. Select the imported Chrome gambling.com. Okay, so we will go here, and this is my Prisma browser. Not this. This is my Prisma browser, and click on Chrome and gambling.com. So as you can see, it is restricted website and unsanctioned, and it is blocked. Chrome Gmail. Okay, Chrome Gmail. Chrome Gmail. So Gmail, it is saying that this is preventing you. Okay, okay. Now this page was blocked of matching easy list. So what we need to do basically, malicious. Click Chrome and Chat GPT. Okay, let me see. Chrome Chat GPT. So Chat GPT is opening. Uh, it is labeled as risky with additional colors in plain. Okay, it is labeled as risky. So as we can see, so this is labeled as risky. As you can see here, this risky tab is there. If I click here, we will be able to get that why it is risky basically. So whenever we are doing something, I think these tabs are continuously changing. Here unsanctioned, and here if I'm opening this gambling, this is again unsanctioned. So this tab are changing, and this tab is configured in your Prisma Access to give you the details basically what you are doing. As I have seen, you put more controls, then availability will be less. So we have faced many issue. User is saying my website is working, this website is working on my laptop, but this website is not working in my office. Now in office he has no option, only he need to connect with the corporate network. Even it will be automatically connect to the corporate network. So what I have seen sometimes in corporate, when user are fed up basically, they simply disconnect the corporate network, they open their own mobile data and they do the job. Otherwise open a ticket, follow up, this is again a hectic process. So more security, more you can say availability will be less. Now select the what it is saying, select ultimate trust drive bookmarks Prisma browser bookmark. Okay, here Prisma browser bookmark, Prisma access browser. Okay, the most secure browser built for agent AI era. I don't know how much this product will get successful. They are given good security, and they are following, you can say, Zscaler, but in a different way basically. Okay, the site consider business and allowed. The site is considered in business. As you can see, this is business and this is allowed basically. From ZTNA SEM, go to events, and you can see these kind of logs basically. If you go here and if you go ZTNA, and if you go logs, then log viewer, you will be able to see the logs. You have to simply put the filter and you will check the logs basically. So that is not a big deal. Controlling login and file data. From Prisma browser VM, select ultimate tester bookmark, Google Mail bookmark, or Gmail icon in the sidebar. Okay, let us do it. Prisma browser, and here Google Gmail. Now it is allowed here basically. Okay, as you can see, it is allowed here, and it is business. So when you are importing from Chrome, it is not allowing. Okay, so it is not trusting on Chrome import, but when you are doing from here, it is allowed basically. Let me open normally gmail.com and let us see what it says. It is allowed. So when you are importing from Chrome or other browser, it is not allowed. It is not trusting. Okay, like Gmail, Google Mail is a pro application. This we can control access by allowing corporate address when configured login restriction. Click sign in and enter @gmail.com and next. Okay, let me do it. Sign in @gmail. Sorry, you're not allowed to log in. Gmail.com. You're not allowed to log in. So what is the benefit of giving you this access when you are not allowed to log in? Okay, address and click next. Let me do the next. Gmail.com. They are not giving me to type how we can do next. Again, it is saying you are not allowed to log in. That is the benefit of it. Okay, what controls do you see for the business? Go back to the sign in and enter @acme.com. Okay, pab-user @acme.com. Okay, pab-user @acme.com. Now it is not saying anything, so you can control this as well. Could not find your Google account, so obviously if you click next, it will say could not find your Google account. The ultimate test drive bookmark. Now we need to go to box bookmark, so click here and box bookmark. So here box is open. Now I understood, they have copied the Zscaler. So both solutions are doing same thing but different way. First, download public file.pdf. It has no sensitive data allowed. Then download this, then it will not, wildfire will be blocked. So public, click here, and where's the download icon? Let me directly click here. Yes, I'm able to see it. There's no problem, we can download it as well. And sensitive data, okay, we can also see the sensitive data. Malicious file, no. If you click on download, no, blocked. So it is blocked basically. Okay, sensitive data. Finally, download sensitive data. After this file has been determined to contain a sensitive data, additional control you will be need to. So we can close this. We can go back. We can click on sensitive data. Or what we can do? There should be download button somewhere. This is details. So this is download button. So it is scanning, asking me password 1234. Okay, now we have got the sensitive data. If I open the folder and if I click on double click, so I will be able to see it. So this is good. Now what else? From the window taskbar, launch File Explorer, double click public file.pdf in Adobe. While still Acrobat menu open. Okay, let me see what it is saying. So public file, let us download the public file. So it is downloaded. So double click here, Adobe Acrobat. Why it is not opening? Now it is opening. What it is saying, While still in Acrobat, click Menu Open from Downloads folder. Change the file type drop down from Adobe PDF file to All file to see the sensitive data.pdf.tw file. Now it is saying me to sign out. Sorry. So basically this is the problem. So now how we need to do this? We can simply minimize it. We can minimize it and we can go on downloads, public.pdf. Okay, this public.pdf is open now. And if I go to where menu and then open recent file, and if I click on this view all recent file, now all we can see menu open, and then in downloads this public file is not showing actually. Open recent file, public file, what it is saying, click on all file to see sensitive data. Okay, here menu open, and here we need to do all files and go to downloads, sensitive data. Now it is getting this sensitive data, you cannot open it. Okay, so this is the way. And if you double click on sensitive data, then it will open with Prisma browser and it will ask you the password 1234 and you will be able to see it. So this we know very well. Ultimate test drive bookmarks, upload file bookmark. Okay, now I will again go to this browser, done, and what, upload file. So if we click on upload file, again I told you they have used DLP, they are following Zscaler basically. So they are using DLP basically. Click on upload box from the pop-up folder, public file, click submit. Okay, let me do it. Click here, downloads, public, open, server respond with 0 code, submit. Let us see, there was a problem with the submission, error mark below, so you cannot upload. So this is the DLP, you can download but you cannot upload. So it's a very simple thing basically. Okay, so this is the thing, because this file contains no sensitive information and it is allowed. No, why it should be allowed? It's a public file but it is not allowed. Okay, let me check once again. File upload, public file, and this is done. Let us submit. Oh, okay, it is allowed only. So as you can see, successful, and it is allowed because this is a public file. So it is allowed. Now use the sensitive data here, and sensitive data, sensitive data, it is blocked, so it will not let to do that. If you already go to ZTNA SCM and click on recent events, you can go here, ZTNA SCM, and this is log viewer, configuration, incidents, IA security, start canvas, insight, command center. So if you go here and this is announcement, and if you go and if you see recent events basically here, then you will be able to find out and you can refresh it basically. So let me click here first of all, Prisma access, then I will again go to log viewer. So in recent event basically ZTN SAM examine the recent events then we will be able to see the recent events basically. So that is possible. Okay, so a lot more options are there. Okay, now viewing controlling and viewing and movement of text. So from Prisma browser VM, select ultimate test drive sensitive data bookmark. You will go here and Prisma access here sensitive data bookmark. So now they are using droptoolbox.com. Okay, now what they are saying. Okay, that is done. Select and copy the lines on this page. Which page? Enter test data below. DLP test data. They are saying this page. Prisma browser ultimate tester bookmark sensitive data 1. In this example, user may need to view the certain data, but of not all of it on this page. Credit card numbers has been masked. The last four are shown, but data can be fully masked. Okay, so that is basically for masking purpose. Okay, so you can, so whatever be the sensitive data is there, it will be masked basically. So this they are saying basically that will be masked if you have put anything here, and that will be masked. Okay, so that I understood. Now Chrome and Chat GPT. So Chat GPT is risky. Now what it is saying, if Chat GPT prompts you, you log in and you do not wish to do so, you may also use https perplexity.ai, which is the same as tolerated app. Okay, no problem. What can I help with? So let me copy this. No, copy icon is not there. So open a notepad from the taskbar, paste the copied data in the window. Okay, notepad from the taskbar. Where is the taskbar and where is the notepad? Sensitive data, I think it should be here. This is for your DLP test. Okay, so this test they were saying you need to perform there. Okay, if you copy this like this and copy this and go here and ultimate test drive sensitive data, and if you put here, no, it's not copying actually. So many things are restricted. If I copy this and if I'm trying to paste it here, it would not even let me paste it here. No, we cannot paste it. Sensitive data DLP test. This is the example what they was basically saying. Okay, return to sensitive data 1 and click on the data masking label on the right side of the omni box. Sensitive data 1. So sensitive data 1, and in sensitive data 1 click on the data masking label on the right side of omni box. Data masking label, this is your data masking label. masking. It's not there. So this example basically they have given. We can skip this. Okay, now ultimate test drive sensitive data to bookmark. If I go here, ultimate test drive sensitive data to bookmark here. So this will give us the example of the sensitive data bookmark. So if I try to paste the value, so this will mask these digits, okay, and only these digits will be shown. Can we try? But it is not copying actually. So copy ultimate test drive sensitive data 4 and let us paste it here. No, it's not pasting at all. So this example basically they are giving. Okay, so these are the details we can see. So different options are here, we can analyze one by one. And time is also less left. Okay, 1 hour 16 minutes is there. Now what it is saying, open snipping tool and let us see what happened. Okay, this is a good thing. So from where I can open the snipping tool, Prisma Access browser. Where is my snipping tool? Snipping tool is not there. Okay, let me use here. Or simply search snipping tool. New. Try to snip it. No, here it is happening. I think here in Prisma Access browser, this should not happen. But the thing is that from where I will open the snipping tool, let me minimize it and let me close this. Okay, now this is not bad. Okay, so let me try snipping tool here. Snipping tool, and let me do a snip something. So here it is working. Now let us use the snipping tool on this. Anything we can use. Ultimate test drive bookmark box. Let me try to use the snipping tool here. New. Is working, but it should not work. What it is saying, open the snipping tool from the taskbar. The entire window will become blank. No, it is not happening. It is not happening actually. Okay, let us do the rest of the test basically. Ultimate test type sensitive data 1. We will go here. Ultimate test type sensitive data 1. And in this sensitive data 1, sample data. We need to go on sample data. So if we see, in this example, you may need to view a certain date, but if not, on this page credit card number has been masked. Ultimate test as sensitive data 1. Okay, No, it is not masked. Let us see. Yes, it is showing restricted. You cannot see that. Sample data, name CC and zip. It is masked. Yes, it is masked. Sample data. This is also a feature. Now let us check another thing. And copy and paste will not happen. That we know very well. Sensitive data 1 and sensitive data 2. We should not be able to print. So if I go here, sensitive data 2 and sample data, this one, restricted website. Let me try to print it. Control P. It's not working. It's not working at all. It is not taking at all. So we cannot print as well. Select the menu, settings menu and print. Let us see here. Print. Loading preview. No, printing is not allowed. So these are some features you can try. Lot more things are there. You can easily try, and even copying into the chat GPT is not allowed as well. They have given the example. And in snipping tool from the taskbar, click new. The entire window become blank. Now let us see this happen or not. Snipping tool. New. Yeah, the entire window is getting blank. You're not getting anything. So this is again an option, but I don't like this option. Why I don't like this option? Because when user is using Teams and he want to show, okay, this error I am getting, he will use Teams and he will give data to me. So more security, more problem, more restriction, and availability will be go in minus. So the features are good. I won't say the feature is not good, but there are very much restrictions here basically. I should be in the Palo Alto to give them suggestion. Okay, so this basically we have seen already. Now let us go to another thing from Prisma browser Ultimate Test Drive UTDD private app. Okay, close this. Ultimate Test Drive UTDD private app. Now it is asking enter your pin code 1234. Oh, this page is blocked by your company. Why? Let me check again. UTD private app and password is 1234. Maybe I have given the wrong password as well. Let me check once again. 1234. No, it is blocked by my company. That is a problem. You are then directed to private app. Now what it is saying, you will be required to acknowledge that you are entering the restricted. So you need to acknowledge. As soon as you acknowledge, the alert will go there. 1234. We get it, but the alert will go there that you have accessed this website. It was not allowed, but you accessed it. The alert will go there. So that is the thing. If you are a very senior user, director and VP, nobody say anything. If you are a normal user, then there's a problem. So policies are always there for normal user, for weak person, not for strong person. Okay, now let us move forward. Also note that the Prisma access icon on the right corner of the Omnibox indicate that the connection is going to Prisma access. Yeah, this. The connection is going to Prisma access. automatic app visibility and control, review SaaS inline security, review policy recommendation for sanctioned and unsanctioned applications. Now we will check this. Now ZTNA SCCM, SCM, configuration and SaaS security. So configuration and SaaS security. So this they have also given. This is the dashboard, and this is the things what you can see here. Discover app by risk. You can say which is the risky apps. Okay, 26 apps are risky. If you click here, I think you will get the details of risky apps. Discover application, all the thing you can get it here basically. So these are some details, graphical view, the discovered user and usage. You can also see discover user and usage. So these are dashboard what can be used, and also top 10 application used by user. This is important. Netflix, yeah, everybody is watching Netflix. I don't like Netflix. I don't see Netflix, but people used to see the series. They have too much of time in office to see the series. Okay, this we can do. And also applications, discovered application. Okay, applications, discovered application, configuration, SaaS security, and application. So these are basic applications, and here we can see the discovered application. So these applications are discovered basically, as you can see here. Lot more applications are there which are discovered, and they have given the tag as well. Okay, so these are basically dashboard what you can see. So different dashboard, different thing, and enter the Swiss transfer search box, search application name box, which it is saying Swiss transfer. So if I click here in the search box, Swiss transfer, no, or we can go on dashboard. This is past 90 days. What is saying to go? Applications. This is dashboard. These are the application accessed, and we can search it. Swiss transport is not there basically. I cannot see Swiss transfer, or we can add a filter. No, it's not happening at all. Although it is rotating. They have got one, but here it is not showing. Search application name box. Search application name box, dashboard. What it is saying, step 4. We need to go to applications, discovered app, then dashboard, then application. Discovered app, dashboard, and then application. And application by risk, application by tag, risk by tag, and the bottom panel shows the individual list of discovered application. Okay, so it will show the individual list of discovered application. Netflix is on the highest one. Enter the sys transfer in the search application name box. So I'm not getting it. Maybe there will be some reason, because it's a kind of demo box. or I am missing some space or something else. No, it's not working at all. No, it's not working at all. Click switch transfer under application name and the application detail. So for me it is not working because it's a demo box. So on demo box every time you will not get everything basically. So let me search for Swiss only. No, it's not working at all. Got it. Swiss transfer. So here is the Swiss transfer. If I click here, you can see that what is the usage, what is the upload, what is the download, what URL they are using. They are using http swisstransfer.com. So this you can see here. Okay, and in identity access management you can see compliance. It is not following many compliance, GDPR, HIPAA, GLBA. So this thing you can check. Let me move forward. Step 7, basic info provides the information about the vendor and the product, for example product URL. So if we go up, so this is the thing, discovered apps. Let me click on discovered app. So what it is saying, basic info provides info. This is the basic info, so we have seen that. Security and privacy, that we have seen that in that application. If I click here and if I type Swiss, it take time. I have seen that it take time because it's a Swiss transfer here. Okay, so here security and privacy, identity access management, and this HIPAA, that all thing I have shown to you. Now review discovered users. So user discovered users. So I think this job is done. We should close this. Now users, and we click on users, and these are our discovered users which are basically working right now here. So this we can see here. Now let us move forward. Discovered users, we can see the discovered user. As you can see, we have seen the discovered users. Click on a user and more information including their last session application uses. So what should I click? Let me click this. So here discovered apps. So this apps he is using basically, and we can see the details. Review application directory. Click application directory. Okay, so we need to close this, close this, close this, and application directory. Now in application directory, as you can see, chat GPT is on more risk, Dropbox 1, Box 2, Gmail 1, Zoom 4. Why they are giving risk to Zoom? It is widely used. Okay, and review SaaS policy. Click policy recommendations. Okay, now policy recommendations. So here we should see the policy recommendation for SaaS, block access, lot more things are there basically. Okay, note you are on read only, does not allow editing, so we cannot edit it because this is used by multiple users. In the SaaS box, SaaS policy unsanctioned, a rule name and description can seen be here. So SaaS block unsanctioned, so there should be something SaaS block unsanctioned. So here is, you can see SaaS block unsanctioned. If we click here, you can see that it is enabled, and it is enabled, and Oh, what is on the risk? They have given sys transfer as a risk. Okay, so they have given sys transfer as a risk basically, and it is accessed by which user? Z2 user. They are trying to access it, and we have seen that what kind of a block response there. Step 5, user and group, and then device posture. Now here step 5, user I have seen, user I have group, and device posture security basically they are talking about. So this is posture security. Okay, and there should be some applications there. Oh, it's not there basically. So what it is saying, very good. Now it is saying select user and group provides a way to create a policy load recommendation based on the user and group. Okay, so first of all we need to go action, user activity, data security, user activity, and user activity. Here we can see the user activity basically. Data security. Click on policy recommendations. As you can see, we have this posture security as well, but nothing is configured right now, so this can also be configured, the posture security basically. Now what it is saying, if you have enterprise DLP license, you may select the data profile to apply the data loss. So right now I have seen there we don't have license for this, so we can skip this. Now access the unsanctioned and sanctioned app. Now let us see. So if we go to ZTNA 2.0 user, bookmark SaaS security unsanctioned app. So bookmark SaaS security unsanctioned app. So as you can see, application is blocked. So policy would be there. And if you go bookmark SaaS security sanctioned apps. So let me go to bookmark SaaS security and sanctioned apps. So sanctioned apps are allowed, but let me tell you, they allowed sanctioned apps. For example, they allowed Box. You can download it, but you cannot upload it. So as I have told you, they have basically copy the Zscaler basically. Now we will go to next thing. ZTNA SEM, log viewer, and firewall traffic. So I'm not going to do this right now. Basically, it will show us that what are the logs there. So I will not going to do this activity. Enterprise data loss and prevention. Review enterprise DLP attempt to upload a sensitive content. So this we can do. So ZTNA SCM, go to configuration and data loss prevention. So we will go here and configuration and data loss prevention. So DLP policy, let me tell you, this DLP policy seems to be only the web DLP policies. These are not related to data access via USB. So that is the difference what I can see here. Okay, and click on data profile tab. So there will be data profile tab. So this is your data profile tab. So there are many things they have added. For example, SOX, legal, financial information, that what you can do and what you cannot do. So these different data profile they have created for different thing, for example CCPA and all that thing. So let us click on data profile tab. We have click on data profile tab and we are right now on data profile tab. So this is data profile. So let us move forward. uh, s- Click on ZTNA 2.0 DLP. Okay, let us click on ZTA's 2.0 DLP. So this is given details basically. Profile name is this classic, and data patterns, what data patterns it will follow. So this is a DLP. So DLP basically follow the data patterns. You need to create the policy and you need to give the data patterns. Basically, what do you want to uh, hide or what do you want to stop. Basically, as you can see, credit card number, if see credit card number, then definitely it will block or mask. National ID, US social security number, SSN, passport, US secret key, AWS secret key, tax ID, and for India point of view, they haven't added the Aadhaar card here. But if you go to Forcepoint or other solution, you will be able to see the Aadhaar card as well. So this solution is basically designed for Europe, UK, US, but not for India right now. So maybe they will add Aadhaar card and that thing later on basically. So Aadhaar card is not there basically. So these are the policies. Click on DLP rule tab. So let me close this, and DLP rule. So now here the DLP rules are there. Let me see what DLP rules they are saying to open. Click on ZTNA 2.0 DLP data filtering profile. So if I click here, so as you can see what they have given, file, so these are the thing they have given. File based criteria they have given, and file type, this is the file type they have given, and there are 30 more basically. And this criteria they have given, what the action is there, they have given the action as well, that alert and block. So there are two things. First of all, only alert, and second thing only block. So here they are doing alert and block. Still Aadhaar card kind of information is not there. So this is based on US and UK, or Europe basically. Okay, so these details you can see here, and if you go here and if you click on plus 30, see how many kind of thing basically they are examining. They're examining even click here CPP, SR, CPP, and lot more thing they're doing. JPEG, PowerShell, PNG upload, lot more thing they are doing. XLS. So these are basically your DLP policy what they have defined. And let me tell you, it is web DLP. It will not work on your USB thing as well. From ZTNA 2.0, browse bookmark DLP and DLP upload website. Okay, let me do it. And let us go here and let us close this, and let us open this my Prisma browser. And in this Prisma browser, bookmark DLP upload. So proceed anyway. And I know 1 2 3 4. And bookmark DLP upload, bookmark DLP upload. Where's DLP upload? ZTN 2.0, go to bookmarks DLP and DLP upload website. All bookmark. So it's not there. Let me check where it is there. So here is the option. I went to ZTN user 1. So DLP and DLP upload option. So it is showing this. Now choose file button and then file transfer data leak test. So let us do it. Choose file, and what it is saying basically, choose file, click on choose file, file explorer, click on desktop, and select the customer data.txt. Okay, desktop and customer data.txt, and I think we need to click on upload as well. Upload. File block. So as you can see, it has found something in that data, that's why it is blocked. So it's similar kind of zscaler. You can download it but you cannot upload. So many things they have copied from zscaler, but restrictions are much higher. Now DL bookmark DLP upload OneDrive. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. DLP upload OneDrive. Now it is asking me the password. So password is UTD1234. Okay. UTD1234. So I have given the password as well. So now I know there will be restriction for upload, that is for sure. And upload file, and again use the customer data. The folder is empty. Upload file and customer data. Uploading is blocked. It's blocked by company policy. So I have seen the restriction is there. You cannot send data from your organization to outside. But let me show you one thing. So this is your customer data. Okay, people think they are intelligent, but let me tell you, they are not. For example, if we open customer data, so this is my customer data. You do one thing, take a photo of it. Okay, once you take a photo of it, go to chat GPT and simply type uh, convert into text. They will convert into text. So nobody can stop you from take the photo. So whatever policy they are using, that is for basic user. For a hacker mindset, they cannot stop it, because the mindset is hacker. Okay, I can take the photo of it, I can upload it to chat GPT, and I can do anything. And I can show you this, show you as well. Let me show you one thing. So this is my local system, and I'm using my snipping tool. Now snipping tool cannot stop me from anything. I'm simply copying it, and what I am doing, basically I am going on chat GPT, and let me save it. Okay, so I'm saving it somewhere, and on desktop, save it. So I can take the photograph as well from my camera. Okay, and I will simply do anything. I will simply click here and add photos and file, and on downloads, somewhere I have saved, I don't know I have saved where. So the snipping tool, let me save it once again. So it is saved on my desktop. Okay, great. So what I will do, I will click on here and I will add photo and files. It is on my desktop. I will simply click here. Now see what magic I'm going to do. Convert it into the text. Upload. See? So you cannot stop a hacker mindset, however intelligent you are. If a hacker want to hack anything, he will hack anything, because he has that mindset. You can say he's gifted in another way. So always you can take a photograph and you can do it. Okay, so let us move to another topic. So this is how it is blocked. Okay, now from ZTNA and log viewer, again I'm skipping this because log viewer you will be able to see how it is blocked and what is basically going on, and you will be able to see the DLP thing if you go here and If you go ZTNA CSM, and if you go to here log viewer, and here you will be able to find the DLP option here. Click here and DLP should be somewhere. Thread common system, this DLP, and you will be able to see DLP logs here. Let me see what they are saying basically. So ZTNA SEM log viewer firewall file. So which option we need to go? Firewall file. So if you go on firewall file, from here you will be able to see if you apply a proper filter, then with the help of proper filter you will be able to see what kind of file is trying to be uploaded or what kind of file is trying to be downloaded. But let me tell you, nobody can stop you from taking photograph from your mobile and then upload it to ChatGPT. So it's always there. So this you can do basically. I think we have reached almost end to this thing. Activity 9, data protection and AI application. Now configuration, NGFW, object application and applications. Okay. So ZTNASCM here, here, NGFW Prisma. I am going on right place. Yes. Object application and applications. Object application and applications. So here we can see that what application policy are being given basically. So this we have already seen. Now what is saying, from the search box open, we have to search open AI. So in search box let us open AI. So this is open AI what we have seen here. So we will get the details that where the open AI has been used, what all the parameters are being used basically. So this thing we will be able to see open AI and what are the controls there, or you can click on open AI chat GPT. So there should be an option, control F, chat GPT. So open AI, I think I haven't find correctly, OpenAI. No, it's not coming. It's not coming. So my filter is not working. I have seen in these platforms basically sometimes you put the filter, it don't work. Let me check once again. So in this category filters, OpenAI, category filters, OpenAI, it's not working at all. No. So these are basically, you can say, OpenAI is not coming, and even if we want to search for OpenAI, we got it. As you can see, Azure OpenAI. Okay, Azure API. So here you can see the properties of this OpenAI. Okay, and you can see the application OpenAI Chat GPT, all that thing basically. Now we will review the security policy. Okay, NGFW Prisma access, configuration scope, mobile user container. So configuration, we need to go to configuration again here, ZTNA SCM. So let me close this first of all. NGFW and Prisma access, and here we have to change the scope to mobile user and mobile user containers, basically mobile user container. Go to security and security policies. Now we need to go to security and security policies. Already we have seen that, we are seeing it once again. Basically enter SASE and then you will be able to see the SASE policy basically. So SAAS, we have to search it. SAAS. So these are the SASE policy which are defined. For example, these are deny, these are allow, and these are allow also. So we can click on any policy and we can check, for example, SASE allowed tolerated. Now what is the meaning of tolerated? Okay, we can allow it but it is dangerous. So as you can see, what is the scope? Scope is trust to untrust, and then this application service and action is allowed, and this profile group has been selected. And if you go to lock setting, so lock setting is not lock setting at session end, and this other policy we can also see. Now action is set to allow and inspected by ZTNA 2.0 profile group. So it is ZTNA 2.0 profile group. So this is applied here. Okay, so in this way DLP policy has been applied on that. So interact with chat GPT. Okay, so this is also a thing. So what we can do here, from student desktop open bookmarks. So student desktop, so there could be many desktop. We need to go on, this is student ID, and let me go here. Now which student desktop it is asking, I don't know. Interact with ChatGPT, bookmarks, DLP, ChatGPT. So I think this one is there, not the Tor browser, this browser. And we need to go bookmark DLP ChatGPT, and we can ask anything. Okay, so let me check what is you can search anything. So what is Python, for example, I can search. So it is giving me the result of this thing basically. For example, we can do, please provide me an example of tic-tac-toe game in Python. So, and from the prompt, and what it is saying, if you try to copy from the prompt, paste the code you copied. Okay, or let us do thing what they are saying. Please provide an example of a tic-tac-toe. So I don't think I'm able to copy. Please provide an example. Please provide an example of uh, a tic-tac-toe, of tic-tac-toe in Python. So it will give me some example of tic-tac-toe. So this it is given tic-tac-toe game in Python. So tic-tac-toe game in Python. And if I try to copy this, let me copy this, and ChatGPT will provide a sample program. Scroll up and copy. Find the prompt, paste the code you copied. Okay, so now we will paste the code we have copied, and let me click on upload. The code will be sent and the condition will be terminated once the code is detected. Okay, so I think I haven't done the right thing. So please provide an example of tic-tac-toe. So let me copy this first of all. So I'm not able to copy as well. So let me type and then I will come back. So what I have done, I have simply uh, done the same thing and this tic-tac-toe basically. And when I copied it and when I try to run it, so it has started, but finally it gave me an error because it has stopped me from running the code. And if you want to see the logs, you can again see ZTNASM log viewer, firewall and file, and you will be able to see the logs that how these things are getting blocked. Now enable the safe use of Gen AI app. So this is again a very good thing. So ZTNA SCM inside security AI access. ZTNA inside security AI access. So let me expand it. Inside security AI access. So this has been built for your AI access purpose. Okay, and set filter time to pass 7 days to see more data. So we can always set a time. So basically what it is saying that which AI application has been used. For example, Grammarly is used, Cloudbase is used, Human Loop is used. So this application, AI based application, has been used and which are blocked and where the threats are detected, what are tolerated, what are unsanctioned, and what are sanctioned. So you can also control your AI based access, and this is the dashboard where you can be able to see these details basically. Now if I go to insights, activity, insights and application, so insights, if I go here, insights, activity, insights and application, insights, activity, insights, where is the activity, insights, insights, activity, insights and application. Click on Gen AI apps. Okay, so first of all here Gen AI apps, so any Gen AI apps we can click. For example, Grammarly we have selected. Okay, so these are the details basically. So here Gen AI apps basically they are saying, so let it load, I will come back. I'm pausing the video. Okay, need not to pause the video. So here we can see the activity insights of the application. As you can see, these are the activity insights of the application, that Google Gemini, what is the risk, AI chatting, what is the risk, So these details basically we can get here. Okay, so these are all the option. I will put PDF in my video as well, and you can see and you can explore. Okay, and also you can go inside AI access, then click on Gen AI users. So here insights and AI access, and in AI access there will be Gen AI users. We can click on Gen AI users. Here are the Gen AI users who are using Gen AI. So you can also track what users are using Gen AI and what they are doing basically. So these details you can get here. As you can see this, I am using this Gen AI too much. 14 application I am using right now. So these details you can click, and also for example I click here ZTNA user 65. So what Gen AI I have using, what threat level I have created, what I have accessed. So all details you can see here basically. So you can also track now Gen AI, or you can also track on AI, because AI apps are getting too much popular nowadays. Now this lab is almost going to finish basically. And also in, if you go to insight and AI access and click on threat, so insight and AI access, and you need to click on threats, and you will be able to see what are the threats basically. So these are the threat detected. You can see the threats category and everything. Apache Log4j remote code execution you can see here. So lot more insights are there. So big application they have making. And also we can see the sensitive data access inside AI access, then click on sensitive data assets. So if I again go here, and if I click here, and if I click here AI access, and then we can also click on this sensitive data access, that what sensitive data has been accessed. So these details basically we can get here. So lot more portal, lot more dashboard, lot more brainstorming need to be used here basically. So these are some use cases. We can go through the use cases. So, and zero trust web isolation. Now what is the meaning of zero trust web isolation? So what it is saying, browser and web-based attack are continuously evolving, resulting in the security challenge for many enterprise. Web browser, being a major entry point for a malware to penetrate the network, pose a significant security risk to an enterprise, prompting the increasing need to protect the network devices from zero-day attacks. Highly regulated industries such as government, financial, institutional. While most enterprise want to block 100% of attack by using network security endpoint methods, such a goal method may not be realistic, and with the compromise of the endpoint that connects malicious or compound sites by opening malicious content from those sites. So remote browser isolation creates no code execution isolation environment for a user local browser. So this is the main thing, a remote browser isolation. How you can do remote browser isolation, RBI. RBI use next generation isolation technology to deliver the near native experience for users for accessing websites without compromising the security. So here your RBI is there, and as you can see, now what is happening basically, RBI is a service that isolate and transfer all browsing activity away from the user managed device and corporate network to an outside such as Prisma access. The outside entity then secure isolate potential malicious code within their platform and separate threats from direct connection. It means you will firstly go to your Prisma access, and then Prisma access will decide whether you are running some malicious code accidentally or not. If you are running, then it will remove it, and it will give you data, whatever required and whatever need to be blocked. So this is the role, and these are some feature they are giving. So if we go to where ZTNA SAM configuration NGFW Prisma access. So let me go again here, configuration, and then NGFW Prisma access. So in this NGFW Prisma access, confirm that the configuration scope is global, then click setup lab. Okay, global. Then now what we need to do, we need to click setup lab. So here setup, and now we need to do a setup lab. So what kind of setup lab it is asking? As you can see, global, and then click setup tab. Now remote browser isolation setup is configured from here. If you go here, then you can see this remote browser isolation, it is already set up. So your data firstly go to these Prisma location, and these Prisma location will see whether you are executing any malicious thing or not, and then you will be redirected to the correct website after filtering. So these things are there, you can check, and also you can check the uh, step 2 infrastructure, all the settings are configurable. So infrastructure, now these all the settings are basically configurable, they are showing. And also what is saying, go to isolation profile. So if I go to isolation profile, so these are isolation profile what they are going to use, that view file in isolation, upload file, paste. So these all details, these all policies are configured uh, for your remote browser isolation. So you are not accessing data directly, you are going via Prisma Cloud, like a Zscaler. I told you they have copied Zscaler in a different way, and I have seen Zscaler is copying Prisma in a different way. So this thing always happen in industry, so these are not new thing. Now what it is saying, configuration ngf to Prisma profile, and go, and again we go to configuration and then uh, ngfw and Prisma access, no, not access, yeah, access, and set configuration scope to Prisma access. Okay, now this time I will set to it Prisma access. So Prisma access has been set. Then security services URL access management. Then there will be security services, and there will be URL access management. Here are the URL access. So as you can see, lot more rules are there, lot more tabs are there. You need to move here and there, and sometimes it is very difficult to understand it and learn it basically. So these are some URL access management profile what they have created, and profile group what they have attached. So these are the thing basically you can see. Click best practices UTD profile to open it. Now where is my best practices UTD profile? This is my best practices UTD profile to open it. So if you can see security rules using this profile 11, profile group R3, and this is your profile usage, what you can see here. Okay, and this is all read only, so I cannot help you on showing the addition and that thing basically. So medium risk, okay, alert, high risk alert, abortion alert, and abuse drugs block. So here you can use whatever you want to URL you want to access or you allowed. So these are the best practices basically. Now view the access control and custom URL category section. So access control and custom, let me Prisma access, or we can simply cancel it. Okay, and what they are saying to open custom URL categories. So it should be somewhere. Yeah, custom URL categories. Okay, so this scope they are saying, okay, they are custom sites that have been created for the purpose of demonstrating remote browser isolation. So these are the categories they have created for remote browser isolation. It means if you are opening a specific website, a specific match is used. For your example, if you use dropbox.com, then what will happen basically? So remote browser isolation will happen. So these are some profile. Scroll down to government in the predefined categories. So scroll down the government. Where's the government? So these are the policies we have seen, and that government policy is not showing in the portal. So let us move forward. Now from ZTNet 2.0 user, now what is saying open RBI and view only. So we will go here 2.0 RBI and view only. So this website we are opening here. So system policy, and as you can see, now remote browser activation is activated. Although if I go here, I am not able to see the profile for the government, as you can see here. And this could be, I know this is a lab and there could be some restriction, sometimes you cannot see some policy. But as you can see here, if I'm getting here, so it is going via uh, remote browser isolation. When you're accessing a government website, why on the government website, if you put any data, for example, which is critical, and then you can be hacked. And you know very well, people nowadays are getting digitally arrest so they can hack, they can take data from you, money from you. That's why they have applied this policy here. And now if we open this, and you can see this remote browser isolation came here, and this takes you to the United States Internal Revenue website. As this site is categorized as government, it has been isolated, and view only isolation profile is applied. So which profile is applied here? View only isolation profile is applied. And you can see we cannot find here view only, because I know this is a lab, and this lab there could be some restriction. So this view only, so only one place is there. So we, this best practices, explicit, alert all, ZTNA, and view only profile is there, but we cannot see here. And why we cannot see here? The reason is very simple. I told you that this is a lab, so sometimes things not go as a way what you think. So individual access, and afterwards we will go to here remote network service connections, and Prisma access and security services. And in security services we need to go URL access management again. Let me select it. Maybe I will be able to see the government policies. No, still we cannot see the government policies, and because of this portal. So the policies are there, but government policies is not showing. So this is a view only access what we have got here basically. Here if I go to Z10 is 2.0 user. So in this way we can use the browser isolation policies and best practices we can perform basically here. So, and we have seen that remote browser isolation happen when I try to access the government website here basically. And also, if I click on RBI and block upload and copy and paste bookmark, so let me do this. RBI, again you can see remote browser isolation policy has been triggered, so that we cannot upload a sensitive data somewhere. uh, Again you can see RBI block upload and copy and paste, so that policy will be applied basically. So these are some settings, basically DLP and every settings we can use here. So I think lost lot more options we have covered, or delivering global consistent app performance. So I think this is not that much important. So most of the topic I have covered here in this lab. And let me conclude this lab because this is 3 hour lab. I will also upload this PDF file so that you can do it on your own. And this is your network design on which you have worked basically. So I'm stopping video here, and I will upload this with the YouTube video so that you can follow it.